So I was just thinking about, now I see it more clearly now. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. So, okay, so there were three Muslims, or four, and I got along with everyone. Um, now I'm like, okay, Darlene Feisty was right. She was fuck. She got used and raped by judges in Chicago. So, you know, she was funny. She was funny. It's just that she's just fucked up because they sodomize them. They sodomize people to mind fuck them, to mind control them. MK Ultra. That's, but they want, it's just, she signed up for it. She got in bed with judges. She was probably trying to social climb or whatever. And I think I'll put this on YouTube. And so, that's her lesson. So Ruth Muhammad was interesting because she's an older woman. She wants to be there. She wants to be there. She doesn't want to get out. And so she is Muslim and she prays a lot. And she said once she did the news sometimes. So we'd have these meetings in the morning, and the whole fucking thing that he did in Venezuela. You're not. You get to just house the Venezuelan. The Venezuelans are so corrupt. But it's like none of fucking his business. I thought it was MAGA. I thought it was Make America Great Again. Why are you in bed with Venezuela and doing whatever for them? And then Mexico too. Let Mexico do what they want. If they want to fucking have drugs and tunnels, and if they want to cross the border and come in here, then send your fucking cunt Melania back home. Get her. He's not going to. The hypocrisy. And then he says something negative about Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, the people wanted to come here. Everybody wants to come here. You think it's okay for Ivana, a fucking disgusting Czechoslovakian bitch, and Marla came from like fucking white trash Poland or something, and then and now the Slovakian. Oh, that's okay, but the Mexicans who work as landscapers and in the restaurants or whatever, service, they're not allowed to make money. They're not allowed to live and have good lives. No, no, no. You get to decide. I had no problem with the people coming in. It's America. That's what it's for. Land of the free, home of the brave. But I'm free now, and I'm the only. My Nancy and Sherry are brave, and Joe's brave, and Grande's brave, and my probation officer definitely is a very brave, strong man. But that's it. And so and my post, Nathan Lane is on Howard Stern. So it's just disgusting. All these people are such grotesque sexual deviants and so immoral. So gearing up for a walk, and but I'm not like, my life is so different now. My whole life I've been running around working so hard, doing whatever, and so I'm just chill. And I'll come back and then I'll chill some more and enjoy Facebook. I really enjoy. Jason Burns wants to be your friend. Oh, okay. So so there are good people out there in the world, and I really appreciate. I want to tell you about these Muslim women. So because the Muslims are fucking pissed, and they're obviously a lot happened since I left Carswell. You know, he hit Lebanon. Like, it's just sick. And Benjamin Netanyahu. So there's only one prison in Jerusalem, and so he should be in it, but it's not going to happen. So there's going to be retaliation, and maybe there'll be several 9/11s. But you know, it's like, I wasn't in the Twin Tower. I've never been to New York or the Pentagon, or I don't fly on planes. What else got hit? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna get hit. I'm not gonna get bombed. You know, it's like, not here, not where I am, not where I walk to. So that's good. So then that will be justice. That will be justice, and maybe maybe things like the evilness of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, like those people are suffering. They'll suffer forever, and from Fukushima too. And so Truman didn't care. He just thought he was a badass. He just thought that was fucking, that he was so cool to do that. And so I disagree with obviously what he did and who he was. But you know, Trump is doing the same thing, and Benjamin Netanyahu is doing the same thing. They're just doing whatever the fuck they want. And the radiation that people suffer from what they're doing, just the after, the what is, you know, it's like Chernobyl. So he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's in the White House or in Mar-a-Lago. They don't care. The you know, so, but then if the retaliation can happen, then that's the only justice that we're going to have, isn't it? Because they're not going to go to jail. He should have gone to jail, and so, and all of the Trumps should go to jail. So that's why they took me off Twitter X too, because I was starting to, well, I was exposing Melania Trump and all the Trump cunts. So so they are protecting me, because those bitches will fucking hurt me. And you know, I put my address out there. So but so that they're not going to hurt me, because they probably didn't even look at my posts. They just dumped them. So, but I don't want to be on Twitter X. It's too terrible. It's terrible. It's not intellectual. And so so Mohammed, she was like, gave the news, and then then Hassan was a nice person. She doesn't hurt anyone. She believes some Muslim guy is her dad, so she's just mentally ill. And then what was her name? Darlene's bunkie. But Darlene wanted to get rid of her. I think she's a racist, but so her name, she was nice to me. Everybody, I got along with everyone. And so, especially after I stopped talking so much, because they didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to hear that Stevie Wonder isn't blind and he's a liar. And they don't want to hear, because they're in a lot of pain there. They're in a lot of, you know, they've been wrongfully punished. You know, Raven Jones has a chip, and the doctor did put that chip in her. And, you know, these doctors are fucking playing God. So shouldn't my attorney fucking represent her and do it pro bono, or Chuck Collins or somebody? But they're not going to, because they're in bed. You know, but Raven Jones will get out. She'll get out. It's just, she cares. She was a hard worker. She had like 3 jobs, fucking driving Uber. She do food delivery. You know, she would have been one to take the food to Donald Trump. He gets food delivered all the time. I don't get food delivered. I don't do that. That's luxury. I don't do that. And so the oh gosh, Mohammed, then, you know, then there's these women get it. They get it, and they're Muslim. They're Arab Semites like me, and so they wouldn't have been able to I didn't talk about what my ex-husband did to me. I didn't, because that's it's too much. It would be too painful for them and too confusing, because he's such a fucking asshole, like, and he's getting away with it. He's getting away with it as you know, oh, I'm mentally ill, she's a criminal now. No, the free people, are the real criminals. They're terrible. And you know, my second ex was very sexually immoral. So was my first. And so, you know, they're with ugly wives. So that's their punishment. And same with my dad. You know, that's their punishment. And so they go gamble and then have gross sex or take vacations. He went to Hawaii, you know, it's like, fuck you. But you know, and so maybe it'll be like, maybe these people like go to Hawaii and then they'll get stuck there and they won't be able to get back or something like that. Or, you know, I just hope that I don't hope for anything or pray for, but I believe, that's what somebody told me at Hazel. Say, I believe, don't say, you know, just try to say, I believe that the Muslims, you know, the Arab Prophet Muhammad people, they're fucking sick of your fucking disgusting Christian shit. They're gonna fuck you up, you know, and do it however they do it, you know. I don't know. They're not gonna mess with me because I'm a nice person. So then this one black girl, she doesn't want to get out. She's got a life sentence, and I'm like, oh, do you think maybe you'll be able to? She's like, I don't want to get out. She wants to be there. She's like, I've done some bad things. So I'm like, wow, interesting. Her name was Crystal. So Crystal, so every day we did it in the morning at 8:00, and everybody would get a different thing, like word of the day or whatever, news of the day. I stopped doing it after a while because I was annoying people. So Crystal had upbeat, positive story. But she's like, so there was a shooting in Canada, fucking like 15 kids dead, school shooting. That was her upbeat, positive story. And I'm like, good one, Crystal. I like it. Very upbeat. So, but it is because that's, we're going to start to see more of that, you know, and, yeah, so because Mr. President isn't going to be nice guy anymore, and he's already not been, you know, he's just been a piece of shit. So it's like, I didn't get it, you know. Oh my God, you know, it's like, oh, it's okay.